Hey YouTube, it's SadBoi coming at you with another reaction, and we've got the Guts rap Unbreakable by Rustage and Sinewave Fox. The original will be linked in the description below, so if you like the track, go run that up. I'm super excited, so if you like my content, give me a like and a sub as well, and let's get right into it. I swear to God, if there are scratches on the instrumental again, I will lose my mind. Okay. Unbreakable.
What we salvage from the ruins of dreams, I choose to be free. I'm brandishing immovable feats. The jungle may be looking endless, but we root for the leaves. I keep on pushing down the scales with every wound that I leave. With what we lose and we grieve, I wear the truth on my sleeve. We keep on walking on the path as they were tombs underneath, and both the
Ooh, okay. I like the flow. I like the flow a lot by Rustage. Solid. And then the start off by Sinewave with the vocal was hot. That's a good way to introduce the track. I'm looking forward to this. Starting off really strong.
Roots and the meek will keep on fueling the greed. I'm not a monster, only I refuse to be weak. I'm not a monster, I'm just a man that's born from a corpse. And every man who wields a blade abides the laws of the sword. And when the sparks keep flying, they leave a chorus of wars. You can't complain about the weather when you're causing with storms. I told the world to
You can't complain about the weather when you cause the storms. And when they brandish a sword, then they... Okay, yeah. This is hot. This is hot. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. It's... So far, it's taken a very different, like, way than most, Guts raps I've heard. And I like that. It gets points for uniqueness. So, I'll give it to him. It's solid.
Thunder and cracking backs like it's thunder. I may be marked for sacrifice, but they had died in my number. They turn their prey to their hunter. They may all pray to each other. I got the luck of the devil and an insatiable hunger.
Okay. I'm gonna rewind this, let this finish. The two-tone is hot. The two-tone is hot by Sinewave. I can appreciate that. Let's give that the full listen too. Okay, how do I feel about that hook? I don't like it. I'll be honest. I feel like the vocals might seem a little high. That might be what they were going for, but I'm personally not a fan of that. I think the instrumental is a little weird in that part as well. So I think the transition into it is fine. As for the hook, I personally, for my taste, don't care for it. That's where I'll leave that. I think I've heard some really good Sinewave hooks. I don't think this is quite one of them. I think normally Sinewave can bring a lot to the table. I think he's got a very strong voice. I like his voice a lot. I'm not a big fan of how that developed, though. Now, it could change. It is a Sinewave and Rustage song, historically known to be very, very good. So let's continue on and let's see how I continue to feel about that hook.
Light is the darker the shadows cast. The trauma we're afflicted with is counted in our battle scars. They stacked the deck, but I opened another pack of cards. I sent 100 men to me. I turned this to an abattoir.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, the Rustage parts are hot. They are scorching right now. Stack the deck against me. Open another deck of cards. Okay. I just want to hear that back, because that sounded so good.
Shadows cast. The trauma we're afflicted with is counted in our battle scars. They stacked the deck, but I opened another pack of cards. I sent 100 men to me. I turned this to an abattoir. I'm breaking lines like making paragraphs. I cause an avalanche. The hate inside like demons camouflage. I love it sabotage. The blood is where it's written. I'm gonna move through me like cattle farms. The noose is unforgiven, but that's just how all the gallows are.
Okay, he's talking tough. Jesus, okay, Rustage, pop off, King. I appreciate that shit.
act like puppets, but our strings choke. Warners as their vessels, but my cannon knows the sink boat. Sharpen up the blade and lay the flat the way I sing notes. It's hard to tell the truth when you be talking with a slit throat.
And casually threaten them. I feel that. I feel that. Let's go.
I had my fate in writing, but they should have known I ripped those. Power weighing heavy, they've been crushed beneath a king's throne. Plunged by world of darkness, I'm still fighting.
Is that a callback to Bow to the King from the Overflow album? I don't know. I feel like I've heard a bar similar to that from a RUSTAGE track. I don't know where it's from. I feel like that's a callback to something. That's hot.
Fighting if I glimpse her, but talking to the person in my past that I will bring home. The weight of the blade is a monolith.
Okay, let's break down that hook. Let's break down that hook, because I think it starts off really strong. So, let's break it down part by part. This is where I'll make an ass of myself, and maybe you guys will enjoy this. So, let's break this down. This is the part where I think it's not enjoyable. I think it starts off really strong. I think the two-tone, very, very good, okay? And then I think it's still very strong with the vocals, and then it gets lighter. And it's hard to describe in the way that it gets lighter, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I just feel like this is too soft almost. I don't know. Like, something feels off about this part. I feel like the hook starts off really strong, and then I think it falls off really hard. You know, it might be that I'm so used to a screamo hook or something like that on a Berserk song that somebody taking it lighter right there just inherently feels wrong. That could be it.
What's a god to a man? What can gods understand? We're just playthings for children.
Oh, okay. What's a god to a man? What's a peasant to a king? What's a king to a god? Like X, Y. Okay, I get that callback.
They got out of hand, not forgotten, but lost like we drops in the sand. Cause the blood never leaves when we're washing our hands. Man was the sword cause the blade is inviting. Sins that we bear often shifts with the lighting. Man was the sword cause he's sick of the fighting. Cause man was the sword so he may die smiling. Fight through my pain. The weight of the blade is a monolith.
I should have known it again. They do this every time, where they have the bridge into the hook again. We're expecting this one too often, guys. You gotta change it up. I will give a serious criticism on that. It was on the last one. You gotta change it up. The formula, you gotta change it, because otherwise we'll be expecting it. I will give a harsh criticism on that. I think that should be changed, because otherwise the songs may have too similar a song structure, because they seem very similar in the structure right now. So I will give that harsh criticism. That's what I wanted to hear the entire time. That's what it was. That's super hot. That is the best I've heard Sinewave sound all of the track. That's why they did it that way. I understand now. That's so smart. I'm upset that I didn't see that one coming. I'm upset about it because that sounds fantastic. And I think that would have sounded better on every single other hook too. I understand now why they did it that way. I think it was really smart to do that. I'm upset that it is this way though, because I think that would have sounded in so much better than the second half of all the other hooks. That's hot, Sinewave. I know you're a very talented vocalist, but that's fucking hot, dude. That sounds so good. I'm not gonna lie, that's so good. That's really good. I really like that part. That completely changes the way I look at the hook. Cause now I feel like it's so much worse. Because that part was so good. It was kind of the standard of what we expect or at what I expect on a lot of BERSERK songs. But it wasn't there in the hooks for a long time, and it was there at the end. And now I just feel upset about that personally. Okay. I'm very undecided about how I feel about this. Because of this now. I'll have to give it a couple days. I'll probably make a review of this track in the next couple weeks. So I'll come back, I'll visit it, I'll see how I feel about it. Because now I'm feeling like hit or miss. It's really weird. But it's been me, SadBoi. Y'all have a good one. Hey, yeah.